You're listening to a podcast by the Center for Action and Contemplation. To learn more, visit cac.org.
Bree, I am so happy to be here with you as we start this final season of Another Name for Everything. How are you doing with it?
Final countdown. I really have just been waiting to sing that line from that epic song this whole time.
I think you should just crank that to 11.
You should see my son Rowan performing that song, actually. Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, all good things have to come to an end. And it's always hard to know when a thing is done. It's always difficult to discern, like, do we keep going? Do we stop? And I think this is really another aspect of us sharing with our community and modeling when to say goodbye and when to let things go and make room for new possibilities to emerge.
I love the way you said that. I think there was such a resonance amongst you, Richard, and I, and Corey, our producer, as we talked about having kind of this capstone season as an ending so that new things can begin. And just to trust that cycle of, as we've talked about in the podcast so many times, life, death, and resurrection, that even in something in a modality like a podcast, that also is a function and practice that we want to lean into.
Yeah. And we're so excited to explore on this final 4-episode mini-season together the concept of the cosmic egg with Richard, which is kind of like a map that he uses to describe reality that could be really, really helpful to us, especially in the midst of everything that we're living through right now.
Mm-hmm. And for longtime readers of Richard's work, they might have seen it pop up in previous books. I know it's in Things Hidden, but in one of his more recent works, The Wisdom Pattern, it plays kind of a central role. And Richard's been delightfully playing and teaching it in ways that we thought might be right for a conversation layered into our ongoing conversation of the universal Christ.
That's right. And I think, especially as we consider closing out this incredible journey together of Another Name for Everything, the journey continues. We're all members of this broader, greater community that is in the midst of becoming. And there are new things that will emerge ahead, but we will always look back with fondness to this time that we shared together. And I know it's going to come up a million times, and I'll probably cry about it a million times, but it's been such an honor for me, Paul, and I think for you as well, to serve our community in this way by just offering our experiences in conversation with each other and hopefully helping to unpack Richard's incredible wisdom a little bit more.
Yeah. No, you said so well. What an honor to be a part of this process and time together. And I'm just hoping that we'll stay friends once the podcast is over, right, Bree?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to pray on that. I'll pray on that.
There might be
back to you.
Okay. I get it. I get that a lot. But everyone, we are so thrilled to do this one more round with you. We're excited to see what comes up, not only in the conversations between the three of us, but the impact that Another Name for Everything has had on you since the beginning. We're so touched, and we do not take that for granted as we step into this final season of as we step in. There I go again. As we step into this final season of Another Name for Everything.
You did it. You did it. Perfect.
That was awesome.
Do you feel called to walk a more contemplative path? The Center for Action and Contemplation is an educational nonprofit supporting the journey of inner transformation. Our programs and resources will help grow your consciousness, deepen your prayer practice, and strengthen your compassionate engagement with the world. Learn more about our resources, such as publications, podcasts, email series, and events at www.cac.org.